Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. What the world? Holy moly. Is this crazy or what? What an exciting time to be an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. What's going on with the market right now? Are we in a bull run? Is this a bull run? I don't know. I'm going to share a couple of posts on X. I don't know, top 10 coins, top 10 in market cap, I think under 200% for the year, under 200% for the year. Is this bull run? I'm going to show a post that shows the price of XRP a year, exactly 1 year from today. Not great. Not great. The real big whale is in the building. What's good, bro? Life is great, bro. Life is great. I'm going to talk a little about the Cosmo ecosystem, just a little bit. I think it's going to be the sleeper. I think it's going to be that ecosystem in 2024. I really, really, really do. I think it's going to be that ecosystem in 2024. And I'm going to share my pick out of that ecosystem. It's going to be like a winner take all. It's going to win or it's not. But I'm going to share the project that I think is going to win in that space for sure. I did a video on just say no to CBDCs. It's like the worst performing video ever. Like, what's going on? What's up with people right now? Like the EU is telling. She's flat out said, "Oh no, we're gonna have some control measures." Yeah, you're not gonna just do what you want to do with that CBDC. Oh no. What? I shared a video of the hoodwink that was played on the American people by bankers. It's brutal out there in the streets. It's brutal out there in the streets, I'm telling you. Pookie, yes indeed. What's going on, my friend? We're living in an upside down world. You got to tell you, I see some posts on Twitter of the violence by young people. Like, oh, just no, it's not great. It's no wonder people are leaving and going to Portugal and other places that don't put up with the violence, man. They don't put up with it. Like, it's crazy, man. I mean, people. That's why all the Bitcoin, the digital asset millionaires are heading in other places. They're like, this violence is crazy in this country. What's going on? What's going on right now? But anyway, yeah, we're going to talk about it, the Cosmo ecosystem a little bit. Just a lot of people. I think it's going to be that ecosystem that's going to do its thing. I'm really excited about the Root network. How many of you guys have had an opportunity to stake that Root token? I got an interesting proposal. I got an interesting idea for you guys. I don't know. It's just something that says if you can make a play that can actualize a year from now, that's that 365 days. 365 days before we really get into the alt season, like really, really, really get into it. I think it's going to be interesting. Winston P. Prescott is in the building. What's going on, my guy? Caught you live. Yes, sir. Appreciate you being here. Trevor LeConte is in the building. What's good, my guy? Don't sleep on Rose. Rose. Who's Rose? Rose, the lady on X? Is you talking about, Trevor? Man, I got to tell you, this Cosmo ecosystem. I'm on it a little bit, doing my homework. I'm going to share a project that I'm kind of excited about. It's Neutron. I'm going to share a little bit of that with you guys. But the Root network, man, I don't know. I got some Root. I staked that Root token, and I was just thinking about 3 cents to $1. I was just thinking about 3 cents to $3. Winston P. Prescott, Crypto Seeds. Did you see Chuck go off? Laugh LOL so hard when they come for you. Which Chuck? Which Chuck are you talking about, bro? Oh, you're talking about Hoskinson. You're talking about Charles. Holy, you know, yeah. You know, them smart people, man, it's just sometimes they just trying to be so smart that they're just stupid, man. I don't get that, dude. Where can you buy root token? I think if you don't live in the USA, you can get it on KuCoin. Yeah, man. So a lot of people got their root because they were, involved in the ecosystem and they did these kind of like quests and they got their root that way. I didn't participate in those quests. I'm like, I don't have time for that. So I just waited for it to get listed and yeah, I went and grab some. I'm thinking 3 cents to $1. What's that look like? Percentage change, percentage gain, 3 cents to $2, 3 cents to $3. What's that look like a year from now? I got some posts. I'm going to share it. Because I know you're in Japan, bro. No, I have not. I think I'm gonna have to I don't know. No, I haven't yet. Trevor content Oasis. What's Oasis, Trevor? Are you talking about no, no. What's Oasis? You're not talking about osmosis, are you? What's Oasis, Trevor? I don't know, just Charles. I just have no time for Hoskinson, man. Like the dude, he's whining, like, like what? Didn't we try to tell you about this nonsense before? A long time ago, bro. I keep forgetting about that VA thing, man. Okay, I'm in Japan. Winston says, okay, I'm in Japan and SBI just inked a deal with USDC. Tell me how that helps XRP. My guess is SBI is going to do their thing to get USDC on the XRP ledger. My guess. Trevor LeConte says, Neutron, make sure it's the right one, is on Uniswap. What is it on version 2 and 3 on Uniswap? Trevor says, I'm checking out Root now. Yeah, I just think, look, it's that blockchain. It's featured blockchain and the Futureverse project, which is about, 11 different projects there. It's kind of the featured blockchain, has a token, the staking involved, because it's a proof of stake network. It uses XRP for its gas. It was so cool to see XRP up there for gas. And I get transactions when you use your Zum wallet, but it was cool to kind of see it when I was staking, seeing the gas, gas in XRP. And so, they kind of do like this 1-for-1 thing in this vault for XRP. So it is kind of taking the circulating supply, because it's like root XRP, then it's the XRP that's on the XRP ledger. So it's an interesting concept that where the way that they're doing it and the way that they're making it work. Yeah, so I like that. I really, really do like what they're doing. And I just think it could be that sleeper. It's just launched, right? Just kind of launched. You got the whole Futureverse thing with it. You got Dan Tapiro and pretty savvy early in crypto OGs. Yeah. It's used as a gas token on the Root network. So when you go to stake, you got to have XRP on there to stake. So it's you got to have, you got to get the Root network on your MetaMask. I did a video on it in the mastermind group, in the Patreon group. But it is, it was really cool to do it. And I just think about that prowess of what can happen with the Root network token. I think Look, it's game changing. Let me share some stuff with you about this root thing real quick. And I don't pretend to know everything about the root network. I don't think I'm as well versed as maybe Mickey B. Fresh. Certainly not as well versed on the root network as Mickey B. Fresh. And Crypto Eddie seems to be pretty well versed as well. But I just kind of look at it from a common, what's going on here? From a common sense standpoint, it just looks really, really good. Let me see here. I had that down. Why did I do that? The root network features, there's docs, root staking, there's the root token, the accelerator, and the white paper. Core protocols, UX protocols, and metaverse protocols. Layer 1 blockchain with an integrated EVM, on-chain assets, in-chain exchange, yep. On-chain collectibles, efficient staking protocol, on-chain governance, and XRPL integration. Build safe, simple, and secure open metaverse applications, a critical foundation responsible for maintaining the integrity of the ledger, validating transactions, and executing the magic of smart contracts. Our layer 1 blockchain is designed to deliver a seamless user experience for metaverse applications. Pay gas fees in any token or pay them on behalf of your users. The root network has a unique any token economy. The default is XRP right now. The root network has a unique any token economy designed to simplify user onboarding and optimize the gas fee economy for both users and validators. Interesting. The root network, okay. The root network's any token economy is a unique and innovative approach to optimizing both gas fees and user onboarding. The system enables users to onboard using the native token of an app or developers to delegate and pay fees on behalf of users. The root network automatically converts any token configured to the default gas token on the user's behalf. This flexibility enables users to onboard without having to understand the underlying network economy or interact with exchanges. The root network separates the staking token from the gas token. This system solves the challenge posed by high or volatile network fees and the issue of insufficient liquidity to incentivize node operators. You know, this is really, really genius in motion, this XRPL integration, because just face it, it kind of takes, you know, the EVM, the prowess of the EVM, it takes the prowess of the XRPL ledger, and both of those kind of things are massively exciting to developers, people who want to build, use the easy EVM to get your stuff done. You'd be able to get integrated onto the XRPL. You're saving your users of your project masses amounts of money in gas fees, and you're going to get the speed in those transactions that the XRP has to offer. So I think it's just genius in motion. So really, really very, very interesting thing here. And so, you know, I've been doing my, you know, kind of been doing my thing and staking the root token. Really, 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 really like it. Let me see some features. Metaverse protocol. The root network is a modular settlement toolkit prioritizing scalable, secure, and interconnected experience. A modular development toolkit. That's interesting. Root block explorer, root network bridge, root network token exchange, root network root staking. Let's see here. In production. It's interesting. It still says in production. The root network bridge, cross-chain solution to enable the transfer of assets. So I've used the bridge. I've done the staking. And you can see here the bridge. You can bridge from Ethereum network. You can bridge from the root network. You can bridge from the XRPL network. You can bridge to the root network, to the Ethereum network, and to the XRPL network. Very, very good. I think this is showing my history here. Yeah, so this probably has my thing up here. Let's see. Those are my transactions. Yep. So it's just a little bit of something that I did today and yesterday, tested it out. with little small amounts and did it there. So, and it was pretty intuitive. It was pretty simple to use. I really, really do like it. And this is alpha. This is an alpha. And I got to say, it worked pretty smooth. Once I figured it out, it worked really, really smooth. So, in the interest of making money, I'm just thinking to myself, these bull runs, man, they're about the narrative, right? What's going on in the space? What's new and exciting? What offers some, kind of crazy potential? These type of things. This is what I think. And I think that the Root Network, the timing of its launch with this token, I mean, I'm gonna go to CoinGecko. The thing has not been out, but not even 90 days, I don't think. Let's go here. Yeah, it's not like the thing just like launched. Yeah. So if you go on CoinGecko, it's talking sometime in November, this thing just kind of actually launched. So did I screw that up? So I think with narratives and, exciting narrative technology with the futureverse wrapped around it, right? That new thing. Oh, Rose is the token for Oasis Layer 1 privacy. Okay, I never heard of that, Trev. I just think those things are falling into place. Everybody knows the Futureverse thing is absolutely massive. And if the Root Network is kind of that blockchain that featured Layer 1, and you can get to it early, like it just launched, right? Obviously, they may have had something where some people got some stuff. I don't know about that, but it's very, very interesting to me. Infinite Wave, what's going on, Infinite Wave? Appreciate you checking in, my friend. I don't think you checked in before, have you? I think Songbird and Flare is a sleeping giant. Well, yeah, Flare Network, Songbird, yes, without question. They're in their lane for sure. They are in their lane for sure. My question right now is, who is going to be the participants in that ecosystem? Like with the Root Network and people going through Futureverse, right? It's going to be a metaverse project. It's going to be people interested in the metaverse, et cetera, et cetera. What Flare Networks with this data-centric thing? Who's going to be the participant? Is it going to be projects or is it going to be people because of the F asset system? Retail investors because of the F asset system? Who are going to be the participants? Right? I don't like there's use case, but is there narrative? Is there a narrative that people are going to like, real world assets like NFTs at one time narrative, like DeFi one time narrative? What is the narrative that Flare Networks is going to live in? You see what I'm saying? I know their use case of what they're looking to do, but what's that? Are they going to fit into a narrative? Do they have a narrative where people are going to be hopping into that, right? Or is the network effect going to be driven by retail investors, right? There's one thing to have a narrative where your product can fit into, right? That creates a greater network effect. And there's another thing where, the participants, retail investors, have to kind of drive the network effect, right? That's the thing that I'm very, very curious about. And Futureverse is just the buzz, millions and millions of dollars, and the seed money is the buzz. Metaverse, obviously the buzz. So, and Root's going to be that blockchain. So, and I think 3 cents, and I think what's has a better chance to go from 3 cents to $1, 3 cents to $2, 3 cents to $3. Right. Even if you can get, when it pulls back a little bit, you get in that 2 cent range, 2.5 cent range, in the next 14, 16, 18, 20 months, what that looks like if you put $1,000 into it. If you put $1,000 into it, what does that look like 14, 18 months from now? That's what I think about. That's what I think about. Right. And so that's what I thought about with Casper. Way back yonder, that's what I did with Matic. That thing was like ridiculous. Under, you know, it's like 0.000, right? And so that's kind of what I look at with the root token. That's kind of my thing. Like most stuff, I'll do $200-300 per play. But when I think something might have that narrative, you know, I kind of definitely kind of go with that. Now, Flare token, I think is just going to do great. I think Flare Network is amazing technology for sure, And at 1 cent, right? At 1 cent, you know, how can you beat that? So I'm just thinking out loud about where Root Network could possibly go, and if as opposed to $1,000 worth of XRP 12, 14, 16 months from now. Let me share a couple of things that I saved for you in reference to prices right now, what's going on. Where am I? I want right here. Atomic Wallet shared this. I thought it was very interesting that they share this. There it is there, okay. Let's see, go here and share this. Atomic Crypto Wallet shared this today. 1 year ago today, Bitcoin was at $16,400. A year ago today, it's at $37,000 now. Ethereum is at $1,195 a year ago. It's at $2,100 now. XRP was at 40 cents a year ago today. It's at 60 cents today. Solana, $14 a year ago. What's Solana? 200 something dollars now? I don't even know. Chainlink, $6.09, 90 cents. It's what, $12, $14 now? $14, $16, something like that. I just took a position on Link about a week and a half ago. Chainlink. So what, again, I know this community is not, this channel is not directed solely towards XRP, but what if the same scenario a year from now has XRP from 60 cents to 80 cents or 60 cents to 90 cents before the full blast alt season, before that, right? And I think a year from now is what, November of 2024. November 2024. It just kind of speaks to me. It speaks to, you know, I said the start of the bull season, I don't believe was going to happen to either mid or late 2024 is what I said. And I still believe that. I'm talking about where everything is screaming. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those kind of things where 400% on the day is nothing for the asset. That, I'm talking about that kind of thing. That's what I think. So if you just do the math on 60 cents, right? You take a 60 cents XRP and it goes to 80 cents or $1 in a year. And you could say, no way, that's not going to happen. Well, a year ago, XRP was 40 cents to the date. Now, I know we got gypped. We got gypped this past bull run. We got gypped. Danny Loeb is in the building. The biggest movers, if you will, in the top 10, Bitcoin and Ethereum, pretty much. I got another one. I think that's a little better. I think it, instead of saying the prices, it has the percentage gain. Let me find that for you. Let me see if I can't find that one. I think the challenge with just the HODL thing, hopefully I can find it. Let me see if, did I save it here? No. Someone had like the percentage gain. Let me find it. All right, I gotta share that too. Let me do this. United States taxpayers paying $450 billion per year for housing and care for illegal immigrants. That is interesting. 451 billion. Come on. Don't forget about that airdrop, the Evers airdrop. Are you guys prepared for that? Where is this post? I had a post on the percentage gain of like the top 10 tokens. You can never find something when you need it. What's up with this free KYC that Zelm is talking about? What is this free KYC thing? Oh man, whenever you need something, you can't find it. God dang it. Hmm. Let me try looking one more place. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna try looking one more place for this. Man, that sucks. But anyhow. It was Moon Lambo, I think. Was it Moon Lambo? Let me see. I think it was Moon Lambo. Let's see. Moon Lambo. He posted it. Let's see if we can't find it in his post. Let me see if I can find it. Man, got a lot of. Let's see. Is it here? I knew I saved it. There it is. Got it. Got it, baby. Got it. Got it, baby. Now it's just talking about the whole big XRP manipulated price thing. Right? I know Jungle. Shout out to my guy Jungle. I know he did a video on this. Whether the price of XRP is manipulated or not. Look, I say, what does it matter? The price is going to be what it is. That's what I say. I don't think it's manipulated, but the numbers show what it shows. Historically, XRP has been in the latter part of bull runs. Historically, last two bull runs, XRP last mover. Now, significant, massive gains, but last mover. And so if last mover is months, it's months. What it is, it's last mover. But anyway, I'm seeing a narrative, says Moon Lambo, circulating recently, indicating that XRP price is being manipulated and is whipping irritated and impatient holders into a frenzy. It's frequently stated or implied that the XRP price is suppressed because it's a threat to the traditional financial system. This echo chamber's nonsense. This is echo chamber nonsense, I guess. There are attempts to manipulate all of the crypto market. However, I reject the framing that XRP specifically and uniquely is being manipulated by grotesque, shadowy figures who never seem to be named, as though XRP is on attack because they don't want the price to rise. Who is they? Exactly. This gets too far out in conspiracy theory land for my taste. Let's just live in reality. Below are the year-to-date returns for the top 15 coins, not including stables. As you'll see, Binance, Matic, Arbitrum, and Litecoin are down year-to-date. Down year-to-date. Are the shadowy figures keeping those prices down too because they're a threat to the traditional financial system? Or do you just want to keep applying that nonsense narrative to XRP only because the narrative gets likes and reposts? So Bitcoin is up 123% year to date. I showed you that. Ethereum is 68% up. Binance coin is down 4%. XRP is up 76%. But if you look at these tokens over the last year, none of them are even, the only one that's any significance is Solana at 450%. It's 4.5x over the last year, right? So if we have roughly 600 days, what date will 600 days from now take us to? Anybody know? 600 days roughly. Let me do a little calendar thing. So we got, so that will take us to November of 2025. And then that's 225 days. That's 7 months. So a year, what's that? 19 months roughly. 19 months. Roughly. And 19 months would, right? It'd be November of 2024. And June of 2025, May, June of 2025. Before we get I think. So I think that, like I said, I think the bull run is going to start either the mid of 2024 or late 2024. And you know what's weird? The heated prices going crazy is about 30 to 120 days. But the actual bull run really is about a year of prices going up and going up, going up, little retracements, but it's higher lows, that type of thing, like higher highs, lower lows type of deal. But that bull run actually lasts for like a year. Like the intense numbers is like 30 to 120 days, where you're like, what? But the bull run is about a year. It's interesting. But look at the numbers. 76%. 76% in a year. So I'm just what I'm doing is I'm just saying this is money and this is just time. Where can I put $500,000 in the next year and get a better return than 70%? Right? I mean, that kind of makes sense to me. Now, obviously, I'm not cashing out all my XRP or the XRP that I have left. Obviously, I'm not doing that. But what could I take 50% of 50%? What could I take $500 to $1,000 and get better returns than 70%? In not even what's that, 12 and 7, 19 months, not even 19 months, but in a year, in 14 months, right? In 14 months, in 16 months, right? That type of deal before the start. That's what I'm thinking. Danny Lowe. Danny Lowe, you've been booted off of X 3 times, bro? Bipartisan bill moving in Congress against the United States digital currency. Good. I hope it gets through. Emma's leading the charge. Great. That's great to hear, Danny. Thanks for sharing that, man. Interest rate cuts are expected to start in June of 2024. June of 2024. There's your full bull. That's when it starts. That's when it starts. Uh-oh, Bitcoin Junior, BitBoy Junior. That's not a great look. But I was just referencing, he stated the percentage changes. So think about that. I'm just saying, Danny. I'm just saying. I mean, you're the trader, bro. You're the trader, right? I'm just saying, if I have $500 to $1,000 in an asset, and I take $500 to $1,000, and I want to make a play or I want to make 2 plays, and I can in a year's time, I feel like I can do better. That $1,000 can be better served outside XRP. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So let's say you get that 3 cents to $1. What's that percentage gain? It's not bad. It's not bad. I got to play on a very, very risky play in the Telegram bot space. It's very risky with 0x leverage. It's a very risky play, but I'm I think big risk, big reward. Obviously, I won't do any more than 1,000, but that's what I'm doing. I'm doing 1,000 over there, 0x leverage, because I think that $1,000 in 12 to 14, 16 months will do better. We'll get a better percentage gains than if I just leave it in XRP. Winston P. Prescott said, yeah, I started really tossing my money in some other coins, right? So I'm just kind of playing the math. Like, I'm just playing the math. Let's take a look at a percentage change calculator. Then I'm going to get into this project Neutron. I know I've been promising to share it. Let me pull up a percentage gains calculator. Danny Love, you tell me, bro. You tell me. Is my thought process, is my brain thinking right, or is it off? Let's pull up the percentage change calculator. Here it is. Let's share. So XRP is currently at 60 cents. Well, let me do it the other way around. Let's do 3 cents right now for a root, for example. Now I'm doing a riskier play with 0x leverage. That's it's in a narrative space. It's a new project with its own little twist idea to it in the Telegram bot space. That's a narrative right now that's hot, that's cooking. Think Rollbit, think Unibot, think Maestro, right? That Telegram bot narrative is rolling. It's rolling right now. And 0x leverage is kind of the new thing with its own little unique value proposition of leverage trading. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, so let's look at Root token right now. It's at 3 cents, 0.03. For it to go to $1 in the next 12 to 16 months, something like that. Am I sharing? I'm sharing. That would be 32x, right? So that's 3,233%. Now, so do you think that that's a 32x in the next 12 months? Well, you're probably saying, well, why do you think that the Root token is going to do that? I think new project in a narrative in the metaverse with this massive funding, this massive if you look at the Futureverse and look at the investors, right, that new thing, with groundbreaking technology and all that kind of stuff, I think those are the things that move just prior to the kind of the big thing. And then I think it still leverages the big thing. It kind of goes into the big thing. I think the timing, I just don't think it's a mistake. The timing and the launching of this Root network and having this token and being able to stake it, it feels almost perfect. So that's 32x. And my question, I'm just thinking to myself, Danny Love, do I expect 12 months from now for XRP? Now, there's no guarantee. Again, this is just a bet. It's a bet. Pull out the calculator. I keep saying I'll pull out the calculator. I'm hitting on something else. Pull out the calculator. 0.60 times 32. $19. So I'll ask the chat, do you think that XRP is going to hit $19 1 year from today? Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button on the way. Hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. We always like to have just as many likes as we have viewers in the freaking stream. Oh, I don't think that at all. Winston Prescott says, Crypto Siege, I got a serious question for you. I think Brad and Chris are too worried about being the good guys and don't have the killer instinct they need. I don't think. I heard that Brad, he puts on that pretty boy, good looking guy thing in public. But I heard that dude is no joke in the work environment. Home-based income 101, I think more, I say $50. Now, what are we talking about home-based 101? What are we saying? I think more, I think I say $50. $500 by 2025. Yeah, so a year from now is 2024, November. I think it's going to be I think the price of XRP is going to be in the range of whatever 40 cents to 60 cents was. Right? Well, what do we get up to 75 cents in a year? So what's that 40 cents to 75 cents? I think the same thing is going to happen by November of 2024. So, what is that difference? I don't know what that is, percentage change, but that's what I think. A year from now, you think XRP is going to be at $50? Wow. Home-based income 101. Wow. So you think the price of XRP is going to be $50? Okay. Cool. And so that's my bet. My bet is XRP is going to be around $1 in November of 2024. I think it's going to be around $1. I don't think, now again, this is just a bet. I think that it doesn't do its thing until 2025. I don't think it does its thing until 2025. I think that it's going to take a number of months. Now, remember, we're almost in 2024, but November 20, so fair enough, right? So that's kind of where I am. I think that's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm betting on. Right? That's what I'm betting on. So that's kind of what I'm betting on. We'll see, but that's where I think. Because I don't think we get the start of the bull run until latter part, Q4 of 2024. Now, let's say if we get it in June of 2024 and it starts then. It starts then. But I just think it's going to be somewhere around $1.80, that type of deal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm saying, well, how can I make $1,000 work better for me than it's working now? And that is how it's worked for me the last year, or how it's worked for me the year before that, just in XRP. I'm not talking about other, crazy stuff that we did crazy stuff with, right? I'm talking about just in XRP, right? And yes, we got HOSE, which is a new thing. We will be getting United States liquidity. But I think that United States liquidity that's going to start happening with the AMM, first we got to wait for this AMM to get approved. That stuff's going to take some time. I think, again, I still think that's a year away before we start to kind of see what does it look like with the AMM and who's going to be on it, and liquidity pools being started, and storage demand starts to get created. I still think that's still at least a year away. Because XRP is just in a different thing, right? We got Flare Network that's going to be utilizing XRP, right? We got root network that's going to be utilized in XRP, right? So these are outside of quote unquote the XRPL ecosystem, if you will. But what else? What else? We got projects that want to launch, but they're dependent upon smart contracts, right? The hooks and whatever. They're being, they can't move. They can't get in there and get some momentum and gain network effect. Now, Winston P. Prescott says crypto sees, I think Flare will hit $2 in 2024. That's my bet. Yep. And I could see, let's just think about Flare just launched. Didn't Flare just launch? Didn't the blockchain just kind of just launch? Right? You got not that market cap is everything for me. It's not, but you got the new blockchain just launching with this kind of in its own lane. I don't know if there's a narrative to it yet. But if assets begin to work, I still think it's going to take retail investors participating on Flare for it to kind of get going. I mean, I hear about a project here and a project there. I don't know that those projects are going to have enough of a narrative. And Gnosis kind of, they had some, some bad stuff going on happen to them. I don't know. But I could see Flare Network going to $2. I could see it going to Flare token going from 1 cent to $1, 1 cent to $2. I could see that. Absolutely. I could see the root network doing the same thing. It's in that 2 to 3 cents range. I can see it going to $1, $2, or $3. I really can. But I don't see XRP being at $20 a year from now. I don't see it. Now, in 2025 is when I see it. Now, we'll have to see. And in 2025 is when I do think that we'll be able to see $10, $15 XRP. Let's see. All-time high was 384. I think because we're going to have some U.S. liquidity this time in a couple of states, I think that is going to help. It moves last. It's going to be really, really interesting to see how it's going to move because unfortunately we got hosed and we missed this last bull run. So we don't have something to judge it by. But maybe it's really, really pent up. But I still think and I'm taking a bet. I'm not asking you guys to take the bet for sure, but I'm taking a bet that it's not going to start its move for 16, 18, 20 months. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So I staked a little bit of Flare that I bought, and of course the rest is still on Celsius. I don't know when I'm going to get that Danny load. Not sure why. What's up? Nah, I won't be that long. The only thing that bothers me, says Danny Law, the only thing that bothers me about XRP, being an XRP investor, is you are basically siding with the WF, BlackRock, and the elites. There you go, Homebase 101. I would sell a couple thousand if it's at $50. I can start over and reinvest, do it all over again. I hear you. Yeah, $50. Woo. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see what's that percentage gain. Let's say 60 cents. Now, a lot of us have a very, very low cost, right? Average cost of entry for XRP, 20 cents, 22 cents, 26 cents, pretty low. But 60 cents to $50. $50, man. That's 80. Wait, is it? That's 82x. That's not a lot. I mean, 8,233% gain. That's not bad. 82x, 60 cents to $50, 82x. And all right, so there we go, $50. That's 82x. Now let me do 3 cents, 0.03 to $3. That's all right. Let's do $2. Let's not say 3. Let's just go 2. What is that? 65x. $2 is only 65x. 60 cents to $50. So which one is more likely? If I do $3, that's supposed to be 100x, isn't it? Why does it say 9,900%? Anyway, so $3 would be 100x. So 2.5, $2.50 would be 82x, 250. So I'll ask you, you tell me, what is more likely to happen? Danny Lowe, you tell me. Winston, Home Base 101, you guys tell me, what is most likely to happen? A digital asset with a $32 billion market cap. Don't get me wrong, market cap is just a market. The market can grow. I get it. ODL, the AMM, that market can grow. I get it. But what is more likely to happen? It's the same percentage gain, right? Same percentage gain. A $32 billion market cap moving from 60 cents to $50, or the Root Network token going from 3 cents to $3. What is more likely to happen? I'm taking a bet on the Root Network. I'm taking a very, very risky bet, very, very risky on 0x leverage. That's a real risky bet. Right? Winston says, easy, Root token. XRP is like a high school prom queen, nothing but fake. High school prom queen, nothing but fake promises. That's hilarious. So you guys tell me, what do you think? The real big whale, what do you think? What's the one that's most likely to do that percentage gain? That's 82x. History has shown me the smaller market cap has a better chance to get to that 8,200% gain, which is an 82x, than the larger market cap. So now, am I selling all of our XRP? No, I'm not selling all XRP, but I'm talking time frame reference. You know, it's all about rotation. Everything's about rotation. And I'm betting on 30x. I'm not even betting on 82x. I'm betting on 30x. I'm saying I'm gonna take my 30,000 and turn it into 32,000. I'm gonna take that 30,000 and get more XRP. Because I still believe that a year from now, it might shoot up past $1. It might shoot up past $1. But I think it's going to be $1 or less. So 1,000 XRP now is roughly, what, 1,400 XRP maybe? I mean, yeah, $1,000 in XRP is roughly 1,400 XRP. 1,400 times 1,000, 14,000. So I think that the way it would be 32,000 when I did the math. If you did it at 60 cents. So I'm just kind of playing with taking a shot on the percentage gain and taking the shot on when we're going to actually have that full, nice, crazy alt season. Trevor says more likely that Root and something other new projects 32x before XRP. Trevor Lacana is my guy. He says more likely that Root and 15 other new projects 32x before XRP moves. Right, and it's just kind of, you know, being in the market a little bit and just kind of recognizing. Number one, XRP is a ladder in the bull run. It's a ladder. It moves last. It's like one of the last few to move. which means that could be months during the bull run. It could be months during the bull run before XRP, whatever. So that's still time in a project of the project moving and doing its thing while XRP could be around $1. And so 60 cents to around $1, how does that compare to 32x? Like, look into 0x leverage, Danny Lowe. Have you seen 0x leverage? Danny said we need a good pump and dump. 0x leverage is a Telegram bot trading narrative, new project that I just think has legs. I think it has legs. I think it has legs. I really do. Look at Rollbit. Check out Rollbit. Hey, Trevor, have you looked into Rollbit? Have you looked at the Unibot? Have you looked at Maestro? The Telegram bots right now, it's got a narrative. People are on it. People are hopping into it. You know, all that kind of stuff. Trying to get, kind of get some gains. And, the 0x leverage is this, it's this gambling thing. When you got that gambling thing and you got the trading bots and you got these, making these trades in lightning speed, all that stuff, people love that stuff. I'm not doing it. I'm not leverage trading. No. But if it has a token associated with it, if it got a product behind it and they're doing Twitter spaces every single week, right? And they're updating you on and improving the bot, and they got all these tools for you to navigate and pick new projects, and they got tools, and now they got a trader that's reading charts for you, literally. They give you the tools to pick these new projects, and then you can bet $3. Come on, man. You can put up $3 in leverage trade, Daniel. You can put up $3. You can put up $5 in leverage. And you pick the leverage. You don't got to do 100x. Basically, you investigate new projects. You look at a new project that you think might have some legs. You take a bet on that new project at a leverage trade. $3, $5, $10, $20. Leverage it, $3, 3x, 10x, 5x, 100x, whatever. That's what I'm thinking. So that's why I'm with 0x leverage. Now, my other thing is Root Network. I just think that Root Network right now, I'm just a gut feeling. It's the same gut feelings I had with Matic when we got Matic for, 001, right? It's just a feeling. Just a feeling, right? We put 1,000, turned that into tens of $1,000, right? So just a feeling. Just a feeling. Just a feeling. Did the lady of crypto check in here? I don't think she did check in. We had Homebase 101. She checked in. Another lady of crypto. So that's just kind of my bet. Not telling you, not financial advice, not telling you guys to do it, but that's what I'm looking at. Let me share this Neutron with you guys. I'm going to share this tweet if I can find it. There it is right there. All right, good. Cosmos ecosystem. I think this is the one in Cosmos. I'm taking a bet on it. All right, there it is. Let's share. I promise you I will share it. Here it is right here, Danny Lowe. This guy here, Rahul Patel. He is researching disruptive technologies with large-scale adoption potential. Tweets NFC XPWC, crypto hedge fund analyst, currently at Shogun Fi. And I think Shogun Fi is in the Cosmos ecosystem as well, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I wrote an investment memo on Neutron and why Neutron, the NTR token, is a fundamentally undervalued liquid token investment and a higher beta to TIA and Cosmos. Is that Celestia, TIA? Do you know, Trevor LeConte, is that Celestia? I think it might be. Check out the full memo here. Summary on fundamentals, catalyst, price predictions, and risk. Neutron is well positioned to be the preeminent smart contract chain in the IBC ecosystem and premier controller hub, given the ability for the developers to build permissionless cross-chain dApps. Controller meaning cross-chain smart contracts that originate on the Neutron network. Interchain transaction example, interchain with Lido. Deposit any IBC asset into a Neutron smart contract, automatically transported and staked to the native chain. Users receive the LSD, the liquid staking derivative, on Neutron to then use in various DeFi apps, unlocking untapped liquidity in Cosmos while enhancing the UX. Here's a diagram. Users deposit native Atom and a liquid staking contract on Neutron. Neutron contract sends the IBC packet to remote proof of stake chain, hosting Neutron control interchain account with instructions to delegate stake and whatever, okay? All of that stuff. 3, next-gen DeFi hub via innovative primitives for LSD-Fi, MEV democratization, and integrated cross-chain decentralized apps, making it a premier controller chain whereby users interact with dApps on external chains via IBC and interchain accounts. Example, I said here, the Shogun Phi, dynamic pool rebalancing. Neutron will be offering settlement for Celestia. Rollups, and can be viewed as a higher beta bet for TIA, given its position to interoperate between Ethereum, Celestia, and Cosmos ecos. Renowned investor base that will enhance thought leadership and distribution. Parentheses, Binance Labs and CoinFund_IO as co-lead investor bases. Co-lead. So they led some seed rounds, I guess, along with a proven team for execution, example, P2P and Lido team. Clear value accrual for Neutron, embedded revenue shares, creating revenue via non-Neutron transaction fees, MEV bids, select app, revenue share distributed to the Neutron DAO treasury. Hard money dynamics. Deflationary via 75% of network fees denominated in Neutron are burnt. No inflation given shared security and a hard cap of 1 billion total supply. High velocity as the main transactional currency in dApps. So like parentheses, collateral, NFT price, denomination, DAO payments. Interesting. Neutron price catalyst. No major unlocks for 7+ months for any stakeholder, while liquidity profile of the token on-chain and centralized exchanges will grow more favorable as unlocks for liquidity bootstrapping occurs on a monthly basis till June of 2024. Listed on major centralized exchanges, including Binance. Neutron is the cheapest out of major assets in Cosmos and will not only re-rate, but likely outperform other majors in the ecosystem. There it is. I predict a minimum. That's not me. I'm not saying that. So please don't go buy out this token. Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm reading what this dude is saying. I predict a minimum $5 price by Q1 of 2024.
For a Sharpie?
No, for another token. If the broader macro environment remains favorable for digital assets. He's got this chart here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see his chart. We'll see. Nope, it didn't show. Nope. He's got the market cap of each one. He's got the fully diluted value. of each one. So he's got Neutron, he's got Cosmos, he's got Celestia, he's got SEI. I think TIA is Celestia. I don't know, but I believe it is. And he's got Injective. So these are some tokens in the Cosmos ecosystem. Injective, SEI, TIA, which I think is Celestia, Cosmos token, and Neutron token. Market cap, 100 million for Neutron, 3.4 billion for Cosmos, 843 million for TIA, 275 million, you get it, 1 billion for Injective. Injective is already at $1 billion market cap. Are you sure? Or is that 1.285 million? Anyway, I don't know. Fully diluted cap, 500 mil. Yep, 50 cents. Neutron's at 50 cents. It's not 50 cents anymore. 50 cents to $5. 3 cents to $3. Okay, got it. So anyway, so there it is. 10x, 10 risk. And then talking about some risk here. Ethereum mainnet and layer 2s contribute to dominate and execute faster than Cosmos. Solana and other monolithic scaling innovations went out versus the app chain and modular thesis. So Cosmos helped governance and security risk, i.e. Atom goes to zero or kicks Neutron off its ICS. So I was listening to my guy, Virtual Bacon, and he says that Neutron is basically replacing Cosmos. So, in any case, that's a token that I'm talking about. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, so I'm not doing the leverage trading there. So the platform that I'm talking about has a token associated with it, and they offer leverage trading on the platform. And it's in the Telegram bot narrative. So it's a Telegram bot type project. So I'm taking a bet on the token because I think that people are thirsting for leverage. I think it's going to become massively popular. Right now, the only way you can participate in the beta of the project is you get an NFT. The NFT allows you beta access, and then you can test your leverage trading skills. Now, I'm not doing that. I may get the NFT just to have the NFT because it's a secondary market. People are selling the NFTs and making profit selling that NFT. But I'm not doing that leverage trading. But I believe that project with a narrative, I think, is going to do well. I think it has a narrative, and I think it's going to do well. Trevor says, sounds like Cardano vibes. Yeah. And it is very kind of similar to that, right? So this almost similar in that this is like a promise to stuff, right? And so Neutron is going to have to deliver on those promises. The good thing about Neutron is it's in the IBC, it's in the Cosmos IBC. And so it has the backing from that foundation, or whatever they call it, the ICS, or whatever they call that thing, right? Whereas Cardano is just, I know it had this IOHK and all this stuff, and they just never ended up doing anything. Didn't take forever. But that's kind of where I am. I got to hit the pillow. Good night. Enjoy Crypto Seasons closing, unique and truth. Thank you, Homebase 101. I appreciate that. So that's kind of where I am, my guys. Do your homework, do your own due diligence. That's kind of where I am. Tell me in the comments. Let me know what you think about that play I'm doing. Play on Root Network, $500 to $1,000. I think 12, 14, 16 months. It will fare better than XRP in 12, 14, 16 months. This is my bet. Obviously, we're not selling all of XRP, but this is my bet. This is my bet. And I'm just going to roll the gains into XRP. That's my bet. And I'm doing it with 0x leverage as well. 2 plays. There it is, fam. All right, guys. Look, thank you so much for hanging out. Homebase 101. Trevor LeConte, Danny Lowe. Appreciate you checking in, my boy. Who else we got? Winston P. Prescott checked in. The OGs, all OGs checked in today. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Trevor LeConte, my guy. Infinite Wave checked in. I don't remember when Infinite Wave checking in before. I appreciate you being here. The Real Big Well, Pookie. I appreciate you guys checking in. Guys, do me a favor. If you didn't hit that like button on the way in, do me a favor, hit it on the way out. I appreciate it big time. If you've been hanging out, listening to the Crypto Season, you've enjoyed that hangout, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea of or notion to live your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.